Hi. So we have decided with a group of beautiful beings that we gather to start a support, a unity group to hold space for each other. So we can once and for all step into presence, step beyond this wobbling state of going back and forth between more consciousness, more awareness, and getting lost in the drills of the current way of life. So, what does that include? That we're committing for 39 days, every day, to observe all the time the state of our minds. So, by doing the following meditation exercise, imagine your body is a temple, which it is. It's a divine temple. So, you take a broom, you take a bucket of water and rose petals, you walk in, and you see all those fossilized stone men in your head having this internal conversation. You do that. Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? They're there since you were a child, advising you, protecting you, cheering you up, also judging you. They're constantly speaking inside of you. You're listening to that internal dialogue. So you take that broom and you imagine them crumbling like sandcastles, and you swipe them out. Just swipe up the entire space, your temple, outside, until you see sunshine coming from all windows, sunshine coming in, and you pour the water and you spread those petals and you dance in that spaciousness, in that bliss inside your temple. And when you develop that practice, you also can practice it at any moment. Let's say you're talking to someone and you notice that dialogue is there. Oh, time to clean up and throw out some new rose petals, some fresh rose petals. Just go broom, take them out. Why are we doing this? We're doing this because all those conversations in the head are happening, all those stone men having conversations based on memories from past experiences, from algorithms given to you by your ancestors, parents, and every authority figure in your life. So once we observe them, take care of them, not to be in our temple, in our mind, this peacefulness, bliss shows up. What happens then? Within us, there is divine spark, divine inspiration starts coming out, starts like emerging from our being. This also happens when you travel and you are all present and you're excited about everything. The mind is calm. You have all these amazing ideas. This is why you have these amazing ideas, because there is space for them to show up and they kind of emerge from the core of your being. So we're observing the temple being quiet and peaceful. We are focused on observing that divine spark inspiration flowing through us, coming up. And then what we do is we make sure we stay in that state. We stay in the state in which we are observing that divine flow, that spark, that creativity. And we have an urge to act upon it. So we act upon it as we have this urge. We act upon it. We act upon it. But we make sure it's not coming from the internal dialogue of those fossiled men. It's coming from our core, from our truth. So this is the challenge. The only thing we need to do is stay focused on that divine spark flowing through us, and paying attention and sweeping up the temple. So you talk to somebody, you notice the voices as you're talking, throw those rose petals, then you will see truth, then you will start becoming strong in your light, in your awareness. It's a pure, untouched awareness of everything. It's untouched by and influenced by those memories and those fossiled men talking in your head. So, and we decided to unite in this because when we unite our energy. We're one with this. We're holding space for each other. And we created a messenger private group for 39 days that everybody has to post every day something, especially when synchronicity starts showing up. But even if not challenges, you can share. Also, you can share, even if it's just a little flower, that you're there, that you're within this, no matter what your experience is. And we're starting that today 7 a.m. 7:53 when it was the full moon, and we will do for 39 days. The beauty is, as the full moon gets smaller now, we are shedding, we are letting go, because we will become aware of a lot of bullshit to let go of, coming from past experiences, from memories, from those fossiled men. So we will observe that. So until the next full moon, we will be shedding. As the next full moon comes, we have after that some days also left. This is when we are walking in awareness. We are walking in this world in awareness, in pure awareness, in pure bliss, calmness, and ta-dam! Ask me if you have any questions. Message if you want to be included in the group. Doesn't matter if it's not from the first day, as long as you're willing to be in that space, observing, cleaning the temple, following the divine spark, the divine inspiration, the divine flow. You can be in or whatever your journey is. This is it. It's no longer getting lost in concepts, in spiritual search. It is that simple. We're holding space for each other. We are uniting within this. It's not about meditation and pushing all those thoughts, and it's all coming out of control. Actually, what we want to do is, as we live life, everything as we live love, perfect, not life, but as we live life, which is love, everything becomes a source of inspiration, meditation, feeding us back where we are on our journey. Ba-bam! Dam!